Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Myself Sonusha and my first year medical student Dr. BSM Medical College, New Delhi. So without wasting time, let's start the video. So in this video, we are going to be discussing about has you mask study NEET mock test. So this is a very common problem to all the NEET aspirants which are facing during their preparation. So in this video, we are going to dealing with two subtopics. Firstly, what reasons which are responsible for not increasing their marks, and at last we are getting some tips which will be helpful for increasing their marks. Okay, how to boost your score for NEET 2026. This is our ultimate goal. Okay, before giving any mock test or any past syllabus test, you have to be focused on two things. First, build strong concepts, and second, smart use of every mock test. Okay, what means smart use? So देखो, स्मार्ट यूज़ का मतलब ये है कि तुम जब भी पेपर दे रहे होते हो तो तुम्हें पेपर के इस तरह से यूटिलाइजेशन करना है कि तुम उसको सही समय पे अच्छे से सॉल्व कर सको, सो दैट यू हैव टू बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ऑल द कैंडिडेट्स विच आर गिविंग दैट सेम पेपर. ओके, लुक, यू हैव थ्री सब्जेक्ट्स, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी. लेट्स अज्यूम करते हैं कि समवन इज सॉल्विंग फर्स्ट फिजिक्स एंड समवन इज solving first chemistry and other one is solving biology. So their pattern is ultimately different. So or already know your subjects order while attempting mock test. Okay, but your marks are not increasing in your mock test. So that subjects order which you are using in your test can also be a reason for not increasing your marks. Okay, here are the few mistakes you are doing and tips regarding improve these mistakes. For example, what mistakes can be done? For example, time management. For example, the person who is giving first biology, okay, तो उसको मिनिमम टाइम 40 to 45 मिनट्स में बायोलॉजी सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, सो दैट दे कैन प्रिजर्व मोर टाइम for chemistry and physics paper. Okay, because at last physics को solve करने के लिए कुछ ज़्यादा समय चाहिए होता है ना, तो revision and analysis. So you are giving everyday test but you are not analysis that paper, what mistakes you are doing, what are your weak topics, what are your weak areas, what questions you should do first and what questions you should skip. Okay, and do not use guesswork in these papers, because getting zero is good one, then getting a -1 marks. Okay, and you have to be think about your attempting order. Usually some people are solving first biology, then chemistry and then physics. Okay, but this can be also happen, so you are not able to recall your physics or chemistry formulas during the exam pressure. And the most can be mistake which some can do is bubbling mistake. Okay, because during filling OMR sheets you have to consume the time for your OMR filling, because so that your bubbles can be accurate to according to their question. Okay, and during solving question, first of all choose easy questions, don't jump onto difficult questions, because that questions can take your time very much and it will be not good for your marks ultimately. Okay, so during physics question solving or physical chemistry part, there can be a calculation error. Okay, and you have to be also not you are not fixing time slot. For example, I have told you for biology there should be minimum time to solve that part, and for chemistry part you have to be taking you should provide 1 hour at least, and for rest of time you should give to physics. And this silly mistakes which all are doing in all subjects, okay, this should be removed to your list. You already know the answers concept, but during exam pressure or what reasons these mistakes can be happen. Okay, so some students are getting 400, 500, 600, but their marks are not still increasing. देखो, सबको अपने मार्क्स इंप्रूव करने ही है अल्टीमेटली. जिसको 600 आ रहे हैं उसको 650 चाहिए, जिसके 450 आ रहे हैं उसको 500 चाहिए, 500 वाले को 550 तक पहुंचने हैं. तो इसको इंक्रीज मार्क्स इंक्रीज करना इज अल्टीमेटली डिफ़िकल्ट, बट इट इज़ नॉट इम्पॉसिबल. एंड what tips can be taken to improve marks in mock test? सबसे पहले तुम जो भी मिस्टेक्स कर रहे हो उस मिस्टेक्स को एक कॉपी में नोट डाउन करो. सो दैट मिस्टेक शुड नॉट बी रिपीट इन फ्यूचर टेस्ट. एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व द full length paper in 2 to 3 times. Okay, and also try to revise formulas of physics and physical chemistry thoroughly. So this only leads to your own mistake, because you have to learn that formulas by your heart. So formula putting answers is very easy. Okay, so you should not skip that part and focus more on high weightage topics. Okay, high weightage topics you should select first. You should prepare for that chapter firstly, and try to change your subject order, like biology, chemistry, physics. Mostly students use these order. Okay, and after seeing the paper, try to skip long questions first. Okay, because long questions can consume more time. Okay, you have to solve easy questions, pick those questions which are getting marks scoreable. Okay, so and after टाइम बचता है तो आप लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस सॉल्व कर सकते हो. ओके, एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आप whatever part you are solving first, you have to run to end of your paper. It means, for example, you have started फर्स्ट बायोलॉजी, तो बायोलॉजी का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन से लेके तुम्हें सभी क्वेश्चंस एंड तक पढ़ने हैं, चाहे तुम्हें आता हो या ना हो. तो बिकॉज सॉल्व करते वक्त तुम्हें एक क्लिक भी हो जाता है ना, तब भी तुम वो क्वेश्चन तुम एंड में सॉल्व कर सकते हो. इसलिए कोई भी क्वेश्चन को स्किप नहीं करना, बिकॉज नीट जैसे एग्ज़ाम में तुम्हें सारे क्वेश्चंस पढ़ने होंगे. यू हैव टू स्किप दोज क्वेश्चंस विच आर long time consuming, which are difficult to solve. Okay, these questions are basically for your difficulty. Okay, and also do not get stuck on one question, because on one question ultimately leads to lose your 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, and try to eliminate the options, because before seeing the answers, okay, you firstly eliminate 2 to 3 options in your answers, so that help you to reach your final answer. Okay, and solve your paper into 2 or 3 rounds. ओके, सबसे पहले वही, अगर रन टू एंड वाला फॉर्मूला यूज़ करोगे तो उससे तुम्हारा सारे क्वेश्चंस एक नज़र में आ जाएंगे. एक नज़र में आने के बाद मान लो कि तुम्हें कुछ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाते हैं तो उसको सॉल्व कर लो. ठीक है, थोड़ी देर बाद वही फॉर्मूला लगा के कुछ थिंक प्रोसेस करके तुम्हें क्वेश्चंस नहीं सॉल्व होता जो फर्स्ट राउंड में. अगर तुम्हें थोड़ा भी कुछ भी स्टक हो जाता है, कुछ भी कुछ भी ऐसा आ जाता है, फॉर्मूला रिकॉल हो जाता है, तो सेकेंड राउंड में जाके उससे सॉल्व ईजिली कर सकते हो. और फाइनल थर्ड राउंड में तुम्हें सारे क्वेश्चंस चेक करने हैं कि मैंने सही सॉल्व करे हैं और मैंने सही उसको टिक किया है उसके आंसर्स. ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू बी फोकस और डिसिप्लिन अल्टीमेटली. तो थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. अगर थोड़ा सा भी आपको ये वीडियो बेनिफिट लगा हो, कुछ समझ आया हो कि मैं अपने प्रिपरेशन में क्या ऐड ऑन कर सकता हूँ, सो दैट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू.